Hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Midgets. Man, am I late? Been feeling a little under the weather, but we're jumping in here tonight to do the main event here for the Monday Night Midgets. And holy cow, they are racing. I just got told, man, this is going to be one you don't want to miss, so I hurried up and got in here. Logan Rumsey out on the track right now, leading the way. Ryan Timms in second, Christian Bruno third, Tyler Chalk fourth, Sam McNabb fifth, Eric Wilkie, Brandon Voiles, and Michael Buck in this one. Let me jump out here where we can kind of see what's going on here. Rumsey out with the lead right there, the number 41, Ryko Motorsports. Obviously, my name is Dave Ward, and I will be bringing you all the action here for United Dirt Sim Series and Pushing the Cushion. Like I said, I've had a really rough week, and my apologies. But we are here now, and we have got you covered for the main event. Rumsey, Timms, and Bruno going to be the top three there. We've got a packed house tonight here for the Midgets. Getting ready to roll in to heat race number 4. Aiden Beerline, Caleb Winks going to be on the front row. Braxton Wilson, Emerson Axum in the second row. Third row is going to be Roman Gephardt and Gage Stevens. And rounding out the field, Mark Gebhardt, who had a rough night last night, trying to come back tonight and do something different. Here we go, getting ready to let her rip, Tater Chip. Aiden Beerline and Braxton Wilson right there battling. Braxton in the white down the inside in the 14X. Going to be your new leader right there. The 26 of Aiden Beerline, not used to seeing him in that paint scheme or that number for sure. Emerson Axum down on the inside now. He is going to take over the second position in the number 15, chasing down Braxton Wilson. Can't get to him yet. 3 of 10 laps in. Got a few little problems in the backfield back there. Wilson still getting it done. Now Axum going to slide him. Wilson sees it coming, cuts back underneath. And Wilson able to shut the door, protect the line there. Now both drivers are going to be drag racing. We're probably going to see a drag race for the end of the race here. Emerson Axum taking the spot back once again, but Braxton Wilson not going to give up yet. Oh, little bobble right there. That might have done it. New leader, Emerson Axum. Then it goes Braxton Wilson, Aiden Beerline. Caleb Winks sitting back in the 4th spot. New driver for UDSS there in the number 55. He is trying to make his way up and get into the big show. Axum looking to get this one over. Now has about 2 to 3 car lengths over Braxton Wilson. Wilson settling in slightly into that second position. Aiden Beerline trying to reel in the leaders, but not going to get it done. We are on the white flag. And right there you see it. Emerson Axum with the win. Braxton Wilson and Aiden Beerline third. Caleb Winks just outside. Gage Stevens and both Gephardts. Gephardt and Gebhard. So there we go. And we have the B main gridding right now. We are firing straight on through. Here we go. B main action coming at you right now. Starting on the pole position. In the car with no graphics on it, Eddie Hartley in the number 19, and Sheldon Kozlow is going to start just outside in the number 46. Row number 2 is going to be Caleb Winks in the 55, and Tyler Chalk right there in the 07. Row number 3 is going to be Brecken Reese and Sammy McNabb. And then we flash back to Bruce Klingen and Cole Patrick. We've also got Gage Stevens, Peyton Grease, Roman Gephardt, Eric Wilkie, John Fall, and I think that looks like a few didn't make the cut here. It's had about 5 or 6 drivers not make the B main. Right now, Hartley going to bring him down to the green flag. Boy, he really shot out of a cannon there on the start. Looked like he might have went a little early, not sure. Might have to check with the race control during the warm-up session here. Hartley trying to get it done. Let me see how many flash over here. So 12 will be going to the main event. Right now, the last car on or in the big show is the number 13 right there of John Fall, getting ready to get lapped. So he better get to hustling. But it does look like all cars will make it with the addition of those cars not showing up for the B main. Hartley right there, he is trying to get it done. Looks like he was having some issues in his heat race. And there's a few drivers in that scenario. Caleb Winks finished just outside. He went back-to-back. He just got done racing his heat race. He's now sitting in the second position. Tyler Chalk in third. Cole Patrick right there battling in the 21, the purple and white, with Cole Patrick and Bruce Klingen as well. Klingen there in the number 21 Strawberry. 21 seems to be a very common number. We seem to see that in the league a lot. We've got Shea Palo, Bruce Klingen, we've got Roman Gephardt, we've got Blaine Brink. We've got quite a few 21s in the league. And, yeah. Hartley still out front. 11 laps in of 15, so we are almost there. He is trying to hang on for that B main win. Winks looking solid up top. Getting a little challenge down low there from Tyler Chalk in the 07. Chalk using that more middle line right there. This one winding down right now. 14 of 15. Cole Patrick, let's see. Where's McNabb at? 8th. So Sammy McNabb down there all the way on the infield. White flag is out right now for Eddie Hartley. Hartley getting ready to wrap this one up and get this one in the books. B main win right there for Eddie Hartley. Caleb Winks in second. Tyler Chalk third. Fourth is Cole Patrick. Fifth, Roman Geppert. Bruce Klingen in sixth. Seventh is going to be Sheldon Coslow. Eighth is going to be Sammy McNabb. We are hitting the warm-up. And let's see. Sounds like we have cars hitting the track. So let me check in here with the race director. Mr. Race Director Steve Vogelsong, you got your ears on, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, Dave?
Good, man. So what do we got going on for the warm-up session tonight?
The drivers voted for a 2-minute warm-up.
Nice. So
with no track reset.
Okay. All right. Letting them, they're rolling the dice. Hopefully we got a good track. Looks like the track's breaking in pretty well, though.
It does. It looks like it'll be a nice track, especially for these midgets.
Yeah, absolutely. It's surprising with the high car count that the track's actually holding together as well as it is, but the midgets wear it in a little bit differently, so that
yeah, it looks like that top line will be fast. The bottom line will probably, I'd say, go out about halfway through the races maybe, and we'll see.
Well, fingers crossed, my friend. Fingers crossed.
Dave, do you need me to throw an extra yellow for you to reset the wrecks during cautions?
No, we're gonna let it roll. I think we'll have it on. Yeah, we should be okay. Appreciate it.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so there's Steve Vogelsong right there, the race director, handling all the back end stuff here at United Dirt Sim Series. Definitely appreciate him stepping up this year and really coming on board. He helped out in the end of last season as well, and definitely makes things a little bit easier and nicer for everybody to get through. Rico Robles fastest on the track right now. Bryce Lucius in second. Jacob Denny in third. Tyler Miller fourth. And Mason Hannigan, your top 5 fastest cars on the track right now. And there you go. You saw he threw the checker flag for warm-up, and we are rolling directly into the main event. Looks like the main event is starting to take shape now. Starting on the pole position in the number 45, we have Bryce Lucius right there on the inside. Outside front row in the number 35 is going to be Jacob Denny. Row number 2 on the inside is going to be Logan Rumsey in the number 41. Outside of him is going to be Emerson Axum in the 15. Rico Robles going to be starting inside row number 3. No, he's not. It is going to be Tyler Shell on the inside of row number 3. Rico Robles on the outside from Iridium Sim Sports. Tyler Shell from Elbows Up Sim Sports. These guys are all starting to fall apart a little bit as we are getting ready to go. So row number 4 is going to be Ryan Timms in the 85. Braxton Wilson in the 14X. Row number 5 is going to be Mason Hannigan and Tyler Miller. Row number 6, Aiden Beerline from Beerline Racing and Christian Bruno. And then we have Caleb Winks, Eddie Hartley, Cole Patrick, Tyler Chalk, Bruce Klingen, and we are Green Flag Racing here at Fairbury. So Logan Rumsey and Bryce Lucius battling for the lead. Looks like we have a 3-way battle right there. The 41 of Logan Rumsey. Woo-wee, coming in hot there. Jacob Denny. Bryce Lucius going to hold him down for the 49 right there out front at the moment. We are, wow, that was bad. That was not good at all. So we have got them taking some crazy moves there. Tough break for Bryce Lucius. Let's go back and see if we can see what happened there. That is not it. That was happening at the same time. Here we go. Bryce Lucius, your leader. And I believe that was Peyton Grease. It's so tough with all these midgets and different paint schemes that they don't run in anything else. So let me go back here. It was Emerson Axum that actually got into him right there. So, tough break for Bryce Lucius, leader, and now going all the way to the back of the field. So green flag is back out. Emerson Axum back up front with that questionable slide job there on Bryce Lucius. And Logan Rumsey battling down the inside. There, the number 41. Rumsey going to make it happen there. Caution flag out on the speedway once again. Sometimes, guys, cautions breed cautions. Let's see. Might have been Roman Gephardt. Whoo! These guys are all over the place. Hopefully they can hold it down. We had flipping cars before that. I think it was Sheldon Coslow, Peyton Grease. Yeah. So this should be the second and final double file restart here. We'll be seeing as they come by the start-finish line. Lights are off on the pace truck. We are 1 to green. Rumsey going to bring him back down to the green flag. Emerson Axum on the outside there. Jacob Denny on the inside, row number 2, and Tyler Schell. So Rumsey trying to hold off everybody right now, all the way down the inside, pedaling up against the tires. Going to come up to about the midline, and the caution flag out once again. Trying to get some laps in here, guys. 8 laps of 30 in the books right now. Ooh, looks like maybe Rico Robles crashed. Let me see. Number 3 right there at the top of your screen. Oh, yikes. Braxton Wilson, Aiden Beerline in that one as well. That was a nasty wreck there. Yikes. Yikes. All right, so we are getting them re-racked, restacked, and ready to rock and roll once again. Green flag back out. Logan Rumsey trying to hold off the field here. He has Tyler Schell there in the Gumby Mobile, the number 85. Running in the 3rd position currently. The 35 right now of Jacob Denny working down the inside in the red, white, and black. Rumsey now switching to a more midline, and the caution flag out again. So we were only good for about 2 laps. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here. Looks like Ryan Timms, maybe? In the number 85. Catches a little bump there. Gets him around, and that was all she wrote. Your new leader, Jacob Denny, getting ready to go. Back to green flag racing here as they come down the back straightaway. Then it goes Logan Rumsey, Tyler Schell, Emerson Axum, Tyler Miller, Mason Hannigan, your top 6. Eddie Hartley in 7th, Cole Patrick 8th so far. A third of the way home in this one. Tyler Schell running a tight lineup against those tires. And had to back out for everybody else there. As Rumsey and Denny are battling once again for the lead. Axum in the number 15. Coming around the outside of Schell. And guess what? We got our 2 laps in, so now we have another caution flag. Yikes. These guys are battling pretty tightly here. And sometimes they get a bit aggressive. Let's go back and see if we can see what happened with that one. Man, so John Fall and Sheldon Coslow coming together there. One of those deals. It looked like Coslow lost it, and unfortunately John Fall was there to find it. So Rumsey going to bring us back down to green flag there in the blue, white, and black Ryko Motorsports. Jacob Denny still holding down the 2nd position. Now Emerson Axum back up to 3rd. Coming up on halfway home, Axum trying to find a way around Jacob Denny. Yikes, these guys are all over the place battling left and right. Coming up on halfway home, Rumsey going to settle in for the lead for the moment. That didn't sound good. Sounded like somebody hit the wall there. Axum holding down the 3rd position. Jacob Denny in 2nd. Tyler Schell, and there it is. Midgets can be a very tricky car to run, with it being a non-wing car. Definitely a lack of downforce, and they are a challenge. You would think that they would be a great starting point for, new drivers coming to iRacing, but it's actually quite the opposite. And you see the upper echelon guys going over to the Midgets to get started with their non-wing career. So let's go back and see. Looks like the 14X. Watch LWS on the inside of the screen right there. That is Braxton Wilson. He is just going to catch a wall all on his own. They call that stepping on it. And he definitely did that. Tough break for him, though. He was having a pretty decent run, sitting just about a third of the way back in the field. Just past halfway. We should go back to green flag at the halfway point, 15 laps in. So it's still Rumsey, Denny, Axum, Shell, and then Mason Hannigan. Wow. Yikes. All right, let's see what happened here. It looks like we had a bad restart, possibly. Boy, I tell you what. Let me see. It looks like maybe Bruce Klingon in this one. Klingon, McNabb, Robles, it says all crashed. Oh, they stacked up on the start there. Ah, man. Klingon got the bad end of that deal. See, somebody's out there running my Team Ripper car that I made there on Trading Paints, it looks like. Back up front, Logan Rumsey. Just past halfway. Jacob Denny in second. Emerson Axum in third. Fourth is Tyler Shell. Fifth is Mason Hannigan. Sixth for Tyler Miller. Cole Patrick seventh. And so on. We are running back through the line. The green mark is actually your true leader there on the track. There it goes. Shell with a great restart on that one. Trying to get all the way down the tires. Tyler Shell running that Gumby paint scheme right there on the inside for Elbows Up SimSport. Denny and Rumsey still up front battling. Now Shell going to throw his name in the hat. Woo, gets a little bit crooked, but he holds on to her. Emerson Axum losing a few positions there, gets it into the wall. And bull ring, bull ring, bull ring. Sometimes bring out the caution flags here. Let's see. Tyler Miller there in the orange, white, and black. 67. Caught that outside wall. And that is not a fast line to run here at Fairbury. So we should be going back green flag racing here with about 12 laps to go. Rumsey ready to keep everybody guessing there behind him. Jacob Denny and Tyler Shell all over him on the restart. Denny going to try and shoot up high and keep a little bit more of the momentum. Logan Rumsey now big old slider line. Look at Tyler Shell sliding into the second position. Not going to be able to hold on to it at the moment, but he is close enough to battle. Axum back in fourth. Top five for Cole Patrick right now. Patrick there on the inside, the number 31. Everything is heating up. Denny now going for the lead. Rumsey going to try and shoot down off the top side. Woo-wee. Man, these guys are getting a few good laps in, and then the wheels kind of fall off the bus. That is part of midget racing, unfortunately. Sammy McNabb, tough break, it looks like. These cars are very unforgiving, and the smallest mistake that the drivers make really get amplified into the cars. And as you can see, that usually makes them pay the ultimate price of that yellow flag coming out, and them having to go to the back of the pack, which is making their night much longer. Pace truck is off. We should be seeing a green flag coming out once again. Look at Rumsey, Denny, and Shell. Cole Patrick dropping back a few spots there. 22 laps in. Shell battling on the inside of Jacob Denny. Logan Rumsey able to hold on to it. All these cars must be running fairly similar setups because I know they all have their own little tweaks, but they are all looking pretty close to each other. Looks like Peyton Grease brought out the caution. Let's just go back and take a look. Oh, style points for Peyton Grease. He didn't hit the outside wall. He caught the tractor tire and did an endo flip. I give you a 6 for re-entry. Tough break for Peyton Grease. Like I said, you can see the infield here is littered with midget cars tonight. Logan Rumsey looking to hold on to this one for about another 6 laps. And caution still out here. Watch Rumsey, Denny, and Shell. Shell cutting down the track. Getting a really good restart. He is on Logan Rumsey. Oh, now Shell catching that inside tire, but holds it together. 24 laps in of 30. Emerson Axum now battling back up to the podium. Looks like he put it out into the outside wall. Tyler Shell going to take back over the 3rd position. And Ryan Timms might be the latest one. Ooh. Yep, outside wall and caution flag. It's usually what that means. Outside wall equals the caution flag here at Fairbury in these midgets. Tough stuff. Like I said, you would think that these cars are underpowered. You know, they sound like they have little motorcycle engines in them. Very small car. But in fact, power to weight ratio is much, much greater. And they're super light. And you can fit a whole slew of them side by side by side by side at the track, and that gets a lot of people in trouble. These things are not forgiving. Skinny tire. They do not have, you know, the same equivalent of a tire that a sprint car would have. Top 3 right now getting it done, though. That's for sure. Rumsey, Denny, and Shell have been right in those same 3 positions for a while. Axum just outside in the 4th position. Look at this. Bryce Lucius, that early on wreck with just a few laps in, put him all the way to the back of the field. He's just been digging. And he is top 5 right now. Yeah. That's pretty. That's a pretty amazing drive right there. But he is running out of time. I don't know if he'll be able to get up onto the podium or not. That would be an interesting interview to see what it was like to come all the way from the back. You've seen how many caution flags there are. He hasn't had a whole lot of time to get anything, any mojo cooking there. Rumsey still holding it down. He is sprinkling the magic traction sauce for those tires somewhere. And he is getting it done right there in the Ryko Motorsports number 41. Denny and Shell seem to be battling. Oh, there goes Lucius. He sent it in hard, though. Oh, Hannigan going to try and get up onto Caution flag is out, so we're going green, white, checkered on this one. Yikes. This should be interesting, as it's going to kind of be wherever they can finish in the next 2 laps is where they're going to be, and it is going to be some pretty crazy racing. Already seen some kind of aggressive, questionable racing lines, so we'll have to see. But right now, Tyler Schell going to start off in the 2nd position behind Logan Rumsey. Watch at 1X sitting right there, the blue and white. That is Mason Hannigan. Be looking for him to try and dive onto the podium here. Rumsey going to see if he can hold him off there in the blue, white, and black. Number 41, Ryko Motorsports Powered Machine. Jacob Denny trying to get the run all the way on the outside here in the red, number 35. White flag is out. Shell still holding down 2nd. Who is going to come home in 3rd? We've got Cole Patrick, Mason Hannigan, and Jacob Denny all there battling. Looks like it's going to be Denny. So with the win, Logan Rumsey, Tyler Schell 2nd, Jacob Denny 3rd. 4th is going to be Mason Hannigan. 5th, Cole Patrick. 6th, Eddie Hartley. 7th is Bruce Klingen. 8th is Brecken Reese. We're going to give these guys just a moment or two here to get over onto the front stretch and into Discord for some driver interviews. Hopefully we'll be able to find Logan Rumsey there. Here he comes for his pictures. All right, let's see if any of these guys have made it over into Discord. Not yet. We'll give them just a moment here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Once again, I do apologize for coming in mid-broadcast there, but wanted to try and bring the main event to you guys here for United Dirt Sim Series. We definitely appreciate everybody tuning in on Facebook as well as YouTube. We're going to give them just another moment. We already have one driver, but we need the other 2 to hopefully show up here. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're not going to show up. They might have had to go. So we are going to pull in 2nd place. I guess we'll start in the middle. We'll start with Tyler Schell from Elbows Up Simsport coming home in the 2nd position. Man, you had to really work for that one.
Yeah, that was felt like forever. Just couldn't get any laps. I mean, we had good racing, just to have one lap. Not even a lap. It's like half a lap. But
yeah, at one point it was literally every 2 laps you guys were going back to caution flag. I know some of that Fairbury does, tend to lend a hand, being a small bull ring, and these cars are not easy to really handle either. But
I'm scared for next week.
Yeah, for sure. Did you, you're not around Rumsey or Denny, are you?
No.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. since neither
No.
one of them were able to make it in. Oh, we have Jacob Denny. So, do you think that the 2 minute warm up was a good idea with the way the track ended up being at the end of the race?
The track was good. Like, we were racing hard up front. Just people in the back, I guess, were running. I don't know the wrecks were. I know that like the top five didn't change pretty much. I mean, we were racing hard. Me, Denny, Rumsey, Emerson, Mason. It's just is what it is, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, you'll have a little bit of that sometimes, but yeah, a lot of it was self-caused. The second that you touch that right front to the outside wall, or I noticed that you even did it a couple of times, catching your left front on the tractor tire on the inside. Luckily, you barely grazed it and were able to hold on to it. But
And you hit the brake or something, so you
yeah.
don't you kamikaze it into the wall instead of trying to get out of it and saving yourself, right?
Well, you, the front runner in second place, yes, you hit the brake. But the guy mid pack to backpack, I don't know that they've gotten that lesson yet. Maybe they learned it tonight, though.
Maybe. Hopefully we're going into the next week for sure. But I mean, the racing's been good up front. Like me and Mason had a good race last week. It's just got to get them laps strung out. Like the racing's good up front. Just people got to stop driving over their heads, I guess, in the back or middle. I don't know where it's coming from, but I know that up front it's been good lately.
I absolutely agree. I mean, I think the quality and caliber of racing and the quality and caliber of racer, about mid pack forward is looking really good. There's definitely some guys out there that are trying to hone their craft. Some guys are good in other disciplines, like sprint cars or late models, but still trying to pick up the midgets. Definitely understandable, but all in all, I think this will definitely be one of those seasons that we bring back, or one of these classes that we bring back. It seems like we're getting really good car count. Like you said, the racing's been really good. So, I mean, it's one of those things for tonight. But yeah, going into next week, it's going to be very imperative that everybody starts stringing some green flag laps together. But,
Yeah, I think we had, dude. I went and looked. I think we had 13 cautions in 30 laps. So I was like, wow.
yeah, it was like you said, it was about every 2 laps. Well, I guess we lost Jacob Denny. So oh well.
Oh well, I'm not cool, I guess.
I didn't get to him fast enough, I guess. But who would you like to thank? Who helped get you out here tonight, brother?
Like, thank you for sitting through this and broadcasting, Steven, and you guys for putting up with all of us and putting the league on. It's fun to come race with you guys twice a week. And then I was up SimSport and sponsors, Personal Evolution Company came on last week. School Sim Racing, Flow Racing, Anderson Speedway, Motorsports Beat, Just Logistics, Paints by Tunican, Roof Co, Kentrets Apparel, and Fairbury Independent Mortgage Corporation.
I did want to ask you one thing.
Car was last night, I know.
Is it a cursed paint scheme, or is that a one and done that we're not going to see like any
No,
more
that's
finishes?
you'll see.
That's the new ride, huh?
That's what it is. I don't know, kind of got wrecked at the first lap, and I had damage, but I was like, I'm just gonna go. I was a bunch of people wrecked, so I was like, I'm in the middle of the pack. I don't want to go all the way back to the back. And I think I was down a little bit on power, and my front end was a little knocked out, but I was not having good luck. Like I'd pass people, then the caution would come out. I did that. I counted up, it was 4 times in that race. I passed street like 2 or 3 times, and the caution came out. I'm like, oh my god. But
I get to do this all over again.
And then I would have to start behind them, and then I wouldn't get that jump because I'm another car length back. It's just whatever. Fight for it next week, I guess. Still got 3 weeks left, so
there you go. Points lead in the 410 Elites. Over here, slightly different, but it's getting tighter now, isn't it?
yeah, I don't know. When I looked at the results, it showed like no points for this race, so I don't know exactly what was that for. So I didn't get to see how much I gained on Mason, but I definitely gained probably, I don't know how many points it is a position. but I was even going into the features, so I don't know how many points that is.
Well,
for spots.
I can take a look here. Let's see if it updated.
Because I went and
Since we
looked
don't have a winner to interview, Logan Rumsey had to run, I guess, and
it still says 40. Yeah, 47. Okay, yeah, I've got him by 6 points. Yeah, he still has 47. I think it's 7. Yeah, he still has 47 on me. But I mean, if I don't have that bad drop, like that bad double points week, like I had a 63 and he had an 82. Like there's your points lead.
ooh, yeah, that
It
can
killed me in
do
the
it.
it killed me in the 410s too. I lost 40 points on that too.
He got a little bit more of a pad there, though. A
Yeah,
little bit.
until you have something bad happen in double points night. Not in favor
Yes.
of double points night,
I love
but
it.
I don't
I
like it.
think it's great.
It's
It's the
either it
same.
goes
It's really the
great or
same. You
it
know, when you
goes.
look at it, we take the bottom two scores, and then we add in the double points to fill in those.
Well, don't you have two
scores.
double points? You have two double points.
And we have 2 drops.
So you had but the double points is 4 weeks and the drops are only 2. Think about it.
Well,
Correct. Am I thinking about that right?
well, no, because you'd get your regular points if we weren't running double points, right? For
So
that
yeah,
night.
but so instead of getting 82, you get what 164.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you'd only drop in and say you're.
but you're dropping two races as well.
Yeah, but you have 4 weeks of technically because of double points before, and you only have 2 drops. Because you're only say you drop a bad week and it's only be 40, and then you have a good double points. That's 160. Right, doing that right?
I don't think so. But we could definitely figure it out before next week so that you definitely understand it.
Well, it don't matter. I have. I got
You're still in the money.
still the money. You're
And
right.
it's going to be close at the end of the season, which is definitely going to
No.
make it more interesting. Especially when you don't have a dog in the fight. You're probably very nervous because it's going to affect your bottom line at the end of the day. However, from a race calling standpoint and a league ownership, it makes for some exciting racing. And I don't think that the money has ruined anything with it. I think the quality of racing is
Yeah.
absolutely top notch.
Yeah, we got 3 weeks. I like the last 2 tracks. I don't know about Lima Land. That's kind of a iffy track. I don't know. I really don't race that good anymore. Like the bottom has kind of went away there. The past couple builds, and it just gets right around the top. That's about it. It used to be really, really good, but I don't know about that anymore.
Well,
Leadsport are pretty good. I like them.
it'll definitely be interesting as the weeks are winding down. Oh, Cole Patrick, actually, let's see. I got to check in here. He wanted to know who the hard charger was. I have Brecken Reese going up 15 positions tonight to be your hard charger. He finished in 7th. So Brecken Reese, the hard charger. Cole Patrick did 11 positions, as well as Sammy McNabb. John Fall went up 13. But Brecken Reese getting it done tonight. Thank you very much, Tyler. I definitely appreciate you taking some time out there for a driver interview. And unfortunately, guys, it looks like Jacob Denny and Logan Rumsey both had to run. So maybe we'll try and catch up with them next week before the midgets start. It's going to be interesting as we go into next week. And good luck, brother.
Thank you.
Tyler Shell coming home in the 2nd position tonight. And that is going to do it for us, folks. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. And I do apologize for getting started late. However, like I said, we wanted to bring you the best of what we could, the best of what was left. So we are all set, and we will see you next Saturday night. My name is Dave Ward for Pushing the Cushion Productions and United Dirt Sim Series. Have a great week. See you next weekend.